Hello everyone. As we are going to start with the explanation of cause of poverty, so let me start with the explanation with the first point. Low level of education. Low level of education and skill development. Children, as in our country, India, the education system is not working properly. The education we are giving are just degree oriented. There is no vocational trainings are given by which skills can be developed. Even which we are studying, maybe there is no use in the future. But practically what we want, जिसका फ्यूचर में यूज़ होगा, जिससे स्किल्स डेवलप्ड होंगी, वो अब तक नहीं दिया जा रहा है. हम सब डिग्रीज़ ले रहे हैं, सिर्फ डिग्रीज़ मिलती हैं हमें जो हम पढ़ते हैं. हमने 10th की डिग्री ले लेंगे, हम 12th की डिग्री ले लेंगे, हम कॉलेज की डिग्रीज़ भी ले लेंगे, लेकिन प्रैक्टिकली वो चीज़ें यूज़ कैसे होंगी वो नहीं सिखाया जाता. सेकेंड इज़ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. As compared to the level of qualified personals, the employment level doesn't reach at its peak. Still, lots of people are unemployed in the economy. Some of them are unemployed due to seasonal work. Some, especially those who are educated, but still they are not getting employed. Some workers are willing to work at any wage rate, but still they don't have work to do. And some are not willing to work because they want high wages. उन्हें ज़्यादा पैसा चाहिए काम करने के लिए, तो वो करना ही नहीं चाह रहे. So they are unemployed at its own, अपनी मर्जी से. But it affects the economic growth of our country and such raises poverty. Third point is written as infirmity, sickness and ill health. Children, due to lack of proper medical facilities, youth or we can say the labor remain ill. As we know that sound mind lies in sound body. If body remains sick or unwell, then how the mind will work? Worker will not give proper attention to the work. By this there will be less attendance remains at the workplace by the labor, which automatically become the cause of poverty. Now the fourth point is discrimination. It refers to the discrimination between rich and poor. Rich gets more income and avail all the benefits or we can say facilities, whereas poor section gets less income and excluded from all the benefits. कहते हैं ना रिच होता चला जा रहा है, पुअर फिर भी पुअर रह गया है. वही बात हम बोल रहे हैं बेटा यहाँ पे. These circumstances arise because of inequality, social exclusion, unemployment, etc., which gives birth to poverty. Now the next point is rising prices of goods. Children, as the prices of the goods rising day by day because demand from the richer section is rising but not from the poor. It gives birth to inflation. What is inflation? When demand rises but supply not rises, automatically price will rise in the market, by which things become unaffordable for the poor. So inflation is also the cause of poverty, or we can say rising prices of goods. The next is less shareholdings of land. Less shareholdings of land. Okay, one point is left in between. Rising population. So rising population, what it means? Population is rising day by day, but the income is constant, which says income is constant but demand rises, which is or we can say incompatible. So it also raises poverty. Next, as less shareholdings of land. Children, some farmers are landless or having small land holdings on which they do productivity just for the survival of the family, not for the profit motive. People had no choice, that's why they were dependent on large farmers or jamindars. Their dependency reflects poverty. Next point is lack of irrigation facilities. Due to unavailability of better irrigation facilities, farmers depend on rainfall. If there is more rainfall, there will be more production. If less, then less production. Their dependency on rainfall reflects poverty. Point number 9 is indebtedness. Unemployment or underemployment and the casual nature of work in both rural and urban areas compels indebtedness, which in turn reinforces poverty. Indebtedness is one of the significant factors of poverty. Point number 10, climate change. Children, climate change has the power to push more than 100 million people into poverty, as it is climate events like drought, flooding, and severe storms disproportionately impact communities already living in poverty. Some people are getting just enough food and shelter, but when natural disasters comes, it will leave millions of people without food and let them into further poverty. Clear? नेक्स्ट वन इज़ लैक ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बेटा गवर्नमेंट क्या करवाती है, हमें रोड डैम ब्रिज ये सब बनवाती है. या हमारी कंट्री का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सिर्फ रोड डैम ब्रिज नहीं है, हमारे स्कूल्स, कॉलेज, यूनिवर्सिटीज़, हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज़, एवरीथिंग इज़ कमिंग इनटू इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड देयर इज़ लैक ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट विच रेजेस पॉवर्टी ऑटोमेटिकली. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ लिमिटेड कैपेसिटी ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट और यू कैन राइट लैक ऑफ गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट. अब गवर्नमेंट का सपोर्ट भी पूरा नहीं मिल रहा. जैसे कि नोटिस में आता है, गवर्नमेंट डिसाइड करती है कि हम इतना एक्सपेंडिचर करेंगे एजुकेशन पे, इतना हेल्थ पर होगा, बट एक्चुअलिटी में उतना होता नहीं है. तो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से पूरा सपोर्ट नहीं मिल रहा है, चाहे वो खाने पीने से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से रिलेटेड है, कुछ भी सोशल पॉलिटिकल वट everything, everywhere we are not getting proper support from the government. Next is no access to clean water or sanitation. Exactly. अगर हम स्लम एरियाज़ की बात करें तो वहाँ प्रॉपर सैनिटेशन नहीं है, पीने का साफ़ पानी नहीं है, राइट. उससे क्या होगा, लोग बीमार होंगे, काम पे नहीं जा पाएंगे, then how they will work, income will fall, poverty will rise. Last point of this topic we will discuss today, that is malnutrition. If a person doesn't get enough food, they will lack the strength and energy needed to work. The immune system will weaken from malnutrition and leave them more susceptible to illness. Okay children, this is our topic today. Hope everything is clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.